We are facing this rise, and most of the vaccines, if not all of the vaccines, with a few small exceptions, are focused entirely on version 1 of this virus, actually the alpha, the very first virus that was first sequenced. And that what means is that today, with now projecting our getting the world vaccinated over the coming year, and thus, if we have most people in the world vaccinated by the end of next year, now that would be a remarkable accomplishment. But we have to also be continuous updating how we thinking about this, how we producing the vaccine, are we going to what happens if we have to start over. And what I mean by that is what happens if it turns out that the Delta variant or whatever next variant is coming down the pipeline on the evolutionary strand that this virus is on, starts to break through immunity in the elderly people, for example. So we know that elderly people don't keep as strong as immune response in general. And so if in a place like United States or in high-income countries in Europe, we start to see that the elderly start to have breakthrough cases of a variants just because that's natural of their immunity. Threat from the initial vaccine is now a year old, and they're starting to wait a bit. Do we then articulate start giving them a total of vaccines when the most of the world still remains unvaccinated? And in particular, what then happens if we start developing whole new vaccines that are targeting updated versions of this virus? Do we start giving them who have no vaccination in their arm yet? Do we give them the new doses with a new sequences encoded them, or do we give them the old versions and give the wealthy countries the new versions to keep them updated? Now I think that these are going to be exceptionally difficult questions that need to be asked now. I think we should absolutely be developing the plan for it now.